Hey guys, MarvelFan45 here, and today we're going to be ranking the Lars von Trier films. Now, this ranking, all of these films are masterpieces, so if you haven't seen any of them, I would recommend checking them out. And then I'm also going to do a conclusion at the end about how I felt about Lars von Trier and all these films, but I had a great time doing this, and I can't wait to do another director study. But let's start the ranking off. He made 8 films technically, but I'm counting the Nymphomaniac films as a single film because they are. But starting off with number 7 is Dancer in the Dark. Now, this is a great film, but the issue is the cinematography isn't as good as Von Trier gets, later. It was definitely, one of his first films. So, you don't get the same cinematography effect he has in, Melancholia, basically. And that's my one issue, but everything else is done to perfection, the musical songs, Catherine Deneuve's performance, Bjork's performance. But the reason it's number 7 is because it's so depressing I don't think I could really watch it again. Now, coming in at number 6 is Breaking the Waves. Now, this movie is once again a complete masterpiece, and this is where it starts getting good. The cinematography is really starting to get better here. It's just done. This movie's done to perfection. I need to give it a rewatch, but the way it talks about religion, love, lust, all of that, manipulation, what's right, what's wrong, in what situation is it okay to do what the main character does, and then going over how delusional people can get over certain things. Yeah, that's just an interesting premise, basically. But once again, a complete masterpiece. If you haven't seen this film, check it out. But then coming in next is Melancholia. Now, this movie is a genius. I didn't give it as much of a chance as I should have when I first watched it. Wait, no, not coming in at number 7, 6, 5. Coming in at number 5 is Melancholia. Sorry about that. But, this movie really goes through, how a person who has depression feels. It does it amazingly, too. If you haven't, and then the cinematography is probably the best Von Trier's ever done. So, Melancholia is worth a watch, but if you're starting off Von Trier, do not watch Melancholia first. And then number 4, I have it all written down on a paper here, is The House That Jack Built. Now, I love this movie, but cinematography is amazing again, but it's not. It's a great film, it's perfect, but it's not my favorite Von Trier. Matt Dillon's performance is amazing. He was meant for the role. And yeah, that's really all I have to say about The House That Jack Built. The ending's great. Then coming in at number 3 is Dogville. Now, this movie is in my favorite movies of all time now. Pretty much all of these films are in my favorite movies of all time now. But Dogville is... I'm literally not going to say anything about it. If you have not seen Dogville, you need to see Dogville. Once again, that's all I'm going to say, because Dogville's just a complete masterpiece. Then coming in at number 2 is Antichrist. Now, this is another movie I won't say much about, but the performances and the build-up is perfect. If you have not seen this film, well, if you can't handle disturbing stuff, I wouldn't check it out. But if you can handle some pretty intense stuff, I guess check it out. It's amazing. In my favorite movies of all time, again. Then coming in at number 1, my current favorite movie of all time, Nymphomaniac Volume 1 and 2. These films are literally perfect in every way. I connected with them. They're just my favorite film. Charlotte, still can't pronounce her last name's performance is amazing. Stellan Skarsgård is amazing. Uma Thurman, Christian Slater, Shia LaBeouf even in this. They're all amazing. And once again, my favorite movie of all time currently. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. But, whoops, sorry. That was the paper I had all my stuff written on because I can't memorize my ranking. But if you really... all these films are worth checking out in my opinion. Once again, Nymphomaniac Volume 1 and 2, Dogville, and Antichrist are all on just a complete different level. So if you are bored and you need something to watch out, check them out. But yeah, I really enjoyed doing this Lars von Trier study. I can't wait to do it for another director. I've already got a list in mind of a couple I want to look at, like maybe David Cronenberg. I'm thinking. I haven't seen any of his films yet. Park Chan-wook, Paul Thomas Anderson. I've seen his films. That would just be fun. But yeah, this was a load of fun. But yeah, I can't wait to do another one. And thanks for watching all these Lars von Trier things. So yeah. New director study will hopefully be coming up soon because I've got a lot of ideas for that, but I already have a lot of plans besides director studies. So yeah, I was gonna watch Eyes Wide Shut, but after watching 2 3-hour movies in 2 days, I'm not exactly in the mood for another 3-hour film. So yeah, every Von Trier film is a masterpiece. He made my favorite film of all time, Nymphomaniac Volumes 1 and 2. And that's it for this director study. Had a load of fun doing it. Can't wait to do another one. And I've got plenty of stuff coming up. And that's about it. Stay safe, stay quarantined, and have a good day. Glad you enjoyed this study.